This video is going to show you how to create population pyramids or age structure diagrams, such as you see here. These show the age in different categories and the number or the proportion of males versus the number or proportion of females. And one of the reasons that we are interested in population pyramids is to see what is going to happen to the population growth in the future, whether it has a broad base, meaning a lot of pre-reproductive individuals who will age and become reproductive in the near future, thus increasing population growth, whether it's stable, so a relatively small number of pre-reproductive, just going to be replacing the reproductively aged people, or if it's decreasing, where there's more post-reproductive than reproductive. A population like this is going to have more deaths than births and will decrease. So we're going to use the U.S. Census Bureau website to download data, and you will be assigned different countries to do this for by your TA. We're going to use Australia as an example. So we click on Australia and we choose population by 5-year age groups, which you can see here. And we're going to do this for 2 different years. We're going to do this for 1990, and we're also going to do it for 2015 to see how the age structure has changed over the past 25 years. Not every country has data for 1990, and if you go to the 1990 page and it says NA or not available, just come back here and click on the 1995 instead. So we're going to click Submit to see the data, which is right here, and you can see we have the year, the age groups, the population size, male versus female, and then the percentages, male versus female. If you scroll down a little bit, you can see download as Excel, which is what we want to do for our graph. And we can click OK to open. Once it's open, you're going to most likely have to click this Enable Editing button here at the top so that you can make changes. And you can see everything here is what we saw on the previous web page. What we want to do first of all is to get rid of the total. So we can cut it, right-click and cut, and then right-click and insert cut cells here at the bottom. We don't care about the totals. We'll be able to get that information off of the rest of the data. The other thing we need to do is to insert a column to the right of the percent males. See here, percent male, percent female, and we're going to copy the column header. And what we need to do is make this percentage negative so that it graphs properly. So to do this, you click on the first cell, hit equals, type the negative sign, and then click on the cell for the percent male and hit enter. And you can see it just changed this to negative 7.5 from 7.5. To fill down, we select this cell, the one that we just typed the formula into, come to the bottom corner, the bottom right-hand side, and look for where the cursor turns from a white plus to a black plus. You click and drag down, and that gives you all of the values as negatives. The next thing we want to do is to get just these columns here, the age, percent male, and percent female together. So we will copy. You can paste it anywhere. I'm just going to paste it to the side right now. Paste. 1% male and percent female. Now you can see, because of the way Excel deals with formulas, if we just click paste, we're going to get some weirdness here for the percent male, and that's because it's trying to figure out what's negative 0 to 4. So it sees this as text, so that doesn't work very well. So what we want to do instead is when we copy and come up to where we want to paste, we want to right-click and choose Paste Special. And what we want to paste are the values, and you can do that either by clicking on the paste value here, or you can also see it down in this drop-down as well. So either of those places works, and you see the preview, everything looks okay. Move over a little bit. To do the actual plot, now that we have the data in the right form, select all the cells, come up to Insert, and we're going to do a horizontal bar chart. So you can see that's this one here, and 2D bar, and we want the stacked bar graph. click OK, and there is the graph. So we want to give it a title, first of all. It doesn't have to be anything complex. I'm just going to call this Australia and 1990. Okay, so that's our graph. We don't have to do anything else to it. And again, you can see the differences here in age. So the pre-reproductive, the reproductive, and then the post-reproductive broken into % male and % female. Now we're going to go back to that same web page and click back. And now we want the data for 2015. Select it, click the country, choose the type of report that you want, click submit. Here are the data again. Download it as an Excel file, open it up, and enable editing. So, same thing as before. We want to first move the total out of the way. And we want to create the column for the negative. So it's equals, negative, select the cell, and click and fill down. I'm going to show you a different way of inserting the graph. So with this, we're going to use the control button so we can select multiple columns at the same time. So we first select the age, and now hold down control and select the 2% values. So now you have age, % male, % female. You can let go of the control button. Insert, stacked graph, and here's our graph for 2015. Now again, what we want to try to do is compare how the population breakdown has changed from 1990 to 2015. So to do that, we want to copy the two graphs into a new Word document. To come back to the 1990 and copy, open up Word, and paste. And we can do the same thing for 2015. Copy, and paste. And what we want to do now that we see this is to look for differences. How has it changed from 1990 to 2015? And so you'll look at that for your lab assignment. But you'll do this for each of your 5 countries. So you'll be turning in 10 graphs, 10 population pyramids, and you can turn those in on a separate Word document like this. So don't just print out the Excel file, because then you get a lot of extraneous data. What you want to do is just print out this Word document. And that's it.